Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D. And of course, I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. And today is Glow Wednesday. So today I have a very interesting topic. One that I think we all can relate to, especially if you're like 50, 40, 50, probably 40, yeah, 40, 50 and older. I'm sure you can relate to it, especially. And then even some of the younger people watching this, you'll probably be able to relate to some things too, because I know your grandmas and moms may have done this very thing. But what we're talking about today is medication. And can food be your medicine? Okay. So if you're interested in that topic, stick with me because we're about to get started. Okay. So today I just want to reflect on medicine and our food being our medicine. Is it possible for food to be our medicine? And why do we need medicine? What is medicine? Let's start there. What is medicine? Medicine is actually a compound of things that are put together that we put into our body or inject into our body to fight the disease or to prevent a disease or something of that nature. Okay. And what is disease? Disease is an obstruction of the natural cells or organisms in our body. So it's a dysfunction. It becomes a dysfunction in our body, and sometimes illness can be something where you broke a leg or broke an arm or sprained your ankle or something like that. And then other diseases can be something as severe as cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, gout, migraine headaches, and all those other things. So yeah, so it goes pretty deep. Now I wonder, why is it that people are sicker today with all these types of diseases and illnesses now these days more than ever before that I recall. Every time you turn around, you hear somebody either with cancer or diabetes, high blood pressure, or just something that's bad. It's something that's bad. And if you can reflect back, at least when I was young, in my day, I don't remember my mom taking me to the doctor to go to the doctor on a daily or a regular basis, even for yearly checkups. We just didn't. We got hurt, we did. Mom went to the medicine cabinet and this. Tell me if you can remember this stuff. Remember, okay? In your medicine cabinet, you had some alcohol. Okay. Oh, you're gonna have some alcohol. Because if something was aching, she gonna rub it down with some alcohol. Alcohol for swelling, alcohol. Go get the alcohol. Then the stomach ache, you gonna get some milk of magnesia. Okay? Something going on. Now I don't have no cast oil, but we know the cast oil was in the cabinet, because that's what you was gonna line up to first. Okay? You're gonna have some some peroxide. You better clean it up with some peroxide. And then you're gonna have that Vicks Vapor Rub, okay? Catch a cold and see if she didn't get that Vicks Vapor Rub. Now, if you had a bad enough cold, you can go get you some Robitussin. Now, I don't know if they had it for kids formula, but somebody was getting Robitussin at all ages, okay? You needed some Vaseline. Some petroleum jelly, because you could put it in your hair, your lips, your skin. Vaseline Vaseline was everywhere. Okay, you had to have you some Vaseline. In fact, before you put on the Band-Aid, and see, now they got the fancy Band-Aids in color. You put some little Vaseline on there and get your Band-Aid. Then, okay, and then if a toothache, you're going to get you some aspirin. Go take you a couple of aspirins. And then when we got real modernized, some Tylenol. Girl, you get some Tylenol. Now, here's the other one. I know y'all remember this one. You better soak yourself in some Epsom salt. Get you some Epsom salt. And we wasn't going to the doctor. We was not sick with all what we got. I don't understand. I don't understand. But you know what? I got one more thing I want to show y'all. Hold. Okay, I found it. What is this? Can you see that? This is that Mercurochrome. Mercurochrome. Y'all remember that? Mercurochrome. And look at the price. This bottle it's never been open. It's full, and the seal was tight. Look at that, 35 cents. 35 cents. And look, my mom passed when she was 101. I found this bottle when I was cleaning out underneath her sink and all that stuff. And it was way back in the back. And I couldn't believe my eyes. There's no way in the world I was going to throw that away. This right here is probably worth something. But it's what we used. It's what we used. And we just weren't sick all the time. We played in the dirt. We, drank water from the water hose. We caught bees. We played with the ants. We made mud pies. We did so much stuff out there in the yard and in the dirt, and we did not have no hand sanitizer. All we did when we came in, we had to take our bath. We washed our hands before we had dinner and stuff like that. Just the basic stuff, and we just were not sickly. We just weren't sickly. We weren't. So nowadays, there's so many things that's fighting against us. So what am I saying? Am I telling you not to go to the doctor, not to take medicine? Absolutely not. If you're sick and that's the route that you want to go, then go ahead. You got to do what you got to do, for yourself. But as for me, I keep all this stuff. I still keep this stuff around. I all this old-fashioned stuff, I keep. Only thing I don't have is that castor oil. I'm gonna give that castor oil to nobody. Of course, I feel like I need it sometimes, but no. And I believe we would do ourselves more good than harm if we would go back to eating good, wholesome food and just take care of our bodies, because what we put into our body, it makes our body. It either makes it well or it makes us sick. Your food will either make you sick or it will make you well, depending on what food you eat. Now, if you want to get all that old processed food with all those additives and all that dye and all those chemicals they put in there to preserve it on the shelf so it can be shipped from Timbuktu to your house and then sit on the store shelf and then go to your cabinet and sit on the shelf with that expiration date, it's something. We got to make some changes. I feel we have to make changes for ourselves, because no one would do it for you. And here's the last thing. We talk about insurances, and many times we complain about insurance this and insurance that, and insurances are high. But I have this, this is a statement that comes with a prescription drug. And this is just what I found today when I was just cleaning out some things. And I'm going to show you this, just a little part right here. It says, I want to give you all this other. It says that, okay, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says your insurance benefits saved you $92.99. And I paid, let's see, and my part was, okay, I don't have to pay anything on this one. So this right here is just some medicine for indigestion. Just like a gas. for the acid reflux. Medicine, $92. So the pharmaceutical companies, they're balling. And of course, we know why. Because all those doctors do is write prescription after prescription after prescription, and we take them day after day, week after week, month after month. Yeah. And are you well? Are you better because of it? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. But I just know, and I feel for me, when I eat healthy, I feel better. When I put crap in, I feel crappy. I do. I do. Check yourself. Do it. Just experiment for yourself. Eat healthy for a few days and see how you feel, and then turn around and start eating the junk food again and see how you feel. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. All right. Okay, well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you got something out of this. And remember, I am not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I am a health coach. Okay. And I am just trying to inspire you to do some healthy things so that you can get better and you can get stronger. Do what your doctor says do. If you got a doctor, you trust your doctor, hey, stay in that vein. If you have a holistic doctor, I'm sure he's kind of guiding you in a more holistic way. And I think we'll probably the next video we'll talk about holistic health, okay, and just our holistic living as a whole. All right. Hey, it's your life. It's your life. You love it and you make the best of it. Do what you got to do to stay as healthy as possible and to live your longest, most beautiful life that God has granted you, okay? Because we don't have to be here. If you're alive and you have a reasonable portion of health, thank God, but you can make yourself better. Just make yourself better every day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and put some comments. Did you take any of this stuff? Do you have any of this stuff in your cabinet still? Did your mom give you, did you go through this too? And how were you? Were you sick or were you well? Were you sick or were you well? You know, did you go to the doctor all the time? I don't know. But for me, I don't remember. I just started going to the doctor until I started working at this particular job where I got stressed out of my mind. And as soon as I got stressed out of my mind, just get stressed every day, I got sicker and sicker and sicker. And that's the honest to God truth. At one time, I had 11 doctors before I left that job. Woo! Yes, I did. And that is the truth. That is the truth. You're probably trying to think of what kind of doctor, dermatologist, dermatologist, rheumatologist, gynecologist, just all of them. You know, do what you got to do. Until next time, you have a great day. Bye bye.